Have you ever wondered what it is like to ride across an entire county? From one border to another? Well, today, that's exactly what we are doing. We are transversing Tharaka Nithi County from Embu border to Meru border. And in this ride, we are not just using any other road. We are using Embu Meru highway. This is one of the most scenic roads here in Kenya. We are going to pass each and every market, each and every town, and as I continue telling you, from the border to that town, how many kilometers has we covered? And this is yet the same road that has the most scenic yet scary bridge. That is called the Nithi Bridge. So stick here as we continue with our journey. We are going to pass through that bridge. Let us discover and know why this county is considered one of the country's hidden gems. Before we begin riding, let's get to know this beautiful county. Tharaka Nithi County covers approximately 2,662 square kilometers, making it one of Kenya's medium-sized counties. This county is headed by His Excellency Governor Muthomi Njuki, and it is also the home to our then Deputy President, Kithure Kindiki. And with that, we are now officially inside Tharaka Nithi County. Immediately the landscape begins to change. The air feels cooler, the hills becomes greener, the farms stretch across the countryside, creating beautiful patterns that tells us the story of hardworking farming community. This highway is much more than road. It is lifeline connecting residents to school, hospitals, businesses, and neighboring counties and market across Kenya. A few meters after we cross the Embu Tharaka Nithi County borders, we get to our very first marketplace. Hii ni market kidogo sana, inaitwa Kiracha. Kiracha is a very vibrant market that welcomes you as you get into Tharaka Nithi County. It has some kiosk here and there. Na bado imechangamka, although it's not that big, but it is one of the very good marketplace here in Tharaka Nithi County. Hii Kiracha may appear to be just a small town, but it serves the surrounding villages with essential goods and services. And now let's continue with our journey heading to the next town here in Tharaka Nithi County. I don't want you to miss any part of this road, and since this video may take too long, allow me to fast forward it so that we may get to the next town as quick as possible. There is something that you need to know, and I mentioned it earlier in this video that this road is one of the most scenic roads here in Kenya. Kwa hii barabara hakuna mahali utapata ikiwa flat. Hauwezi enda at a very big stretch ikiwa flat. No, it is all about hills and valleys, corners here and there until you get to Maua. All the way from Embu to Maua, this road has never been flat. Hiyo ni kushuka unapanda, unapiga kona, unashuka, unapanda. Hiyo ndio trend ya hii barabara. But the views of this road are breathtaking. Look at the views. From the left side and the right side, the views are breathtaking. Now a little further from Kiracha, we reach in this junction. When you turn right, you go direct to another shopping center that is called Kibugwa Market. That is one of the most productive agricultural areas here in Tharaka Nithi County. As our journey continues, we get to another junction. This is called Eco Junction. Eco is known for its incredible schools. That is called Eco Boys and Eco Girls. Did you know Eco Boys is one of national schools here in Tharaka Nithi? Eco offers a very peaceful and calm environment for learners and even for residents. Imagine living in an area that is full of these trees. That is a very calm environment and good for your learning time. From Eco Junction, we continue north and we arrive at a place called Kirovia, and you can tell from the look that Kirovia is a very vibrant place. The activities in this area can tell you exactly that we are very close to one of the biggest town here in Tharaka Nithi County. The place is very vibrant here. Activities are running very smoothly because wale watu wengi wako town huwa wanaacha magari zao hii side ya Kirovia, because Kirovia is known for having very many car wash places. So huwa wanaacha makaa wash huku, wanaenda shughuli zao town, then wanarudi wakichukua gari zao wakihome. Reached Chuka, the largest town in Tharaka Nithi County. This is the county's commercial heartbeat. Here you will find banks, supermarket, hotels, government offices, restaurants, schools, and thousands of businesses serving people from across the region. Chuka is also a major stop for travelers heading to Meru, Embu, Nairobi, and Mount Kenya area. The town has grown rapidly over the years while still maintaining its friendly small town atmosphere. If you are looking for food, fuel, accommodation, or supplies before continuing your journey, Chuka is one of the best places to stop. From the border of Embu and Tharaka Nithi County, Chuka is just 10 kilometers away. And if you remember very well, we started our journey with only 1300 kilometers. Now we are at 1310. That tells you Chuka is only just 10 kilometers away from Embu Tharaka Nithi border. Now we leave the busy street of Chuka behind, and you can see the traffic gradually thins out, and once again the nature takes over. This is a fun fact. Kama unaenda Meru na umetoka side ya Embu ukishuka na hujapatana na hiyo basi ya Ken Silver, wewe jua umepotea. Hiyo sio njia ya Meru. In just 3 kilometers from Chuka town, we get to the home of Chuka University student. Hii inaitwa Ndagani. Education has completely transformed this area, turning what was once a quiet settlement into a vibrant university town that welcomes students from every corner of Kenya. If you are visiting during the academic year, the streets are usually full of life, with students walking to lectures, chatting with friends, and heading into town. Tukiwa Chuka town tulikuwa 310, we are now 313. We are in Ndagani. Hii ndo place ya ma student huku. Jangalilia market huku. A very vibrant town. Very vibrant shopping center. So we are still heading to our destination. Bado tumebakisha safari ingine ndio tuende mpaka tufike boda ya Tharaka Nithi and Meru County. Tushatoka kwa hiyo boda ya Embu. Sasa tunaelekea kwa boda ya Tharaka Nithi na Meru County. So let's continue. See you in the next town. Beyond Ndagani, the highway becomes even more scenic. The cool mountain air becomes more noticeable. Tea plantations begin to appear on both sides. On clear morning, layers of green hills stretch towards the horizon. The closer we move towards the slopes of Mount Kenya, the richer the vegetation becomes. This is one of the reasons that Tharaka Nithi is such an important agricultural county. The rivers flowing from Mount Kenya provides water that supports farming throughout the year. Without those rivers, this landscape would look completely different. And now, we arrive at one of the most famous landmarks here in Tharaka Nithi County, Nithi Bridge. Let me tell you, no matter how many times you cross this bridge, the views never get old. By the way, Nithi is not as dangerous as people say, but all you need to do, it is just engaging a low gear if you are driving a manual car. Na kama wewe gari yako ni automatic, just make sure unashuka pole pole. Hakuna mbio hapa. It is not a very steep place, but it is a very long descent. So if you mess kidogo tu hivyo, utajipata pale kwa Nithi River. So hapa make sure you drive very slowly. Kama sana kama hujawahi fika hii place, make sure hauna haraka. Wacha tu ushuke, it is just 3 kilometers only. Alafu urudi kwa barabara kwa mbio zako za kawaida. Hapa make sure you engage a very low gear and maintain low speed. Away from the bad side of Nithi Bridge, let me tell you, here is one of the very scenic area. Hata kuna place hapa tunashuka tu polepole tuende tujiangalilie, kuna viewpoint. So Nithi is a very scenic place. Let us go tufike mpaka hapo kwa hiyo viewpoint. Ndio tujiangalilie hii stretch mzuri. It is a very scenic place by the way. Alafu ukiona mtu wako amepigia picha hapa kwa viewpoint, we jua huyo hakuwa ameenda na matatu. Hapa matatu hazisimamangi. Hapa ukiona amepiga picha na ako pale kwa viewpoint, we jua huyo hiyo imeenda. And now we are at 18 kilometers since we crossed Embu Tharaka Nithi border. And bado, we continue with our journey. Bado tujafika Meru. Acha tuendelee na safari sasa. And soon as we finish ascending, we are now on our next town. This is called Marima. This one is called Marima. It is a very vibrant town here, and it's a good shopping area hapa. Tharaka Nithi is really pleasant. Look at the views. And one thing, have you ever heard of Lake Ellis? Lake Ellis is the only lake that is in Mount Kenya, huko top kabisa, na njia ya kuenda Lake Ellis ni hii hapa. Ukifika kwa hii junction, una turn left. Hapo mbele utapata signboard ingine ya kukuelekeza vile utaenda mpaka ufike kwa Lake Ellis hapo juu. The journey continues to Tharaka. The scenery here remains spectacular. Rolling hills, fresh mountain air, beautiful forest, and quiet villages scattered across the landscape. Riding through this section almost feels therapeutic. It's kind of road where you don't mind slowing down just to enjoy the view. From Embu, Tharaka Nithi County, Tharaka is just 25 kilometers away. And now, we continue with our journey. Hapa nayo ilibidi lazima nisimame tujiangalie the tea plantation. The place looks so beautiful. Hapa singeweza kupita kama sijaiangalilia. But now we continue with our journey. Bado hatujamit destination yetu. And soon, we reach Chogoria Junction, one of the most important intersections in the county. Turning left from here leads you to Chogoria town, a gateway to the eastern side of Mount Kenya National Park. Many hikers, climbers, and nature lovers use this route to access the mountain. The Chogoria route is famous for its dramatic scenery, Lake Ellis, waterfalls, giant forest, and breathtaking landscape, making it one of the most beautiful approaches to the Mount Kenya. Even if you are not climbing the mountain, knowing that one of the Kenya's greatest nature treasures is just a short distance away makes this journey even more special. Our journey then continues through a very small trading center of Pole Pole. See it in Pole Pole mwendo. This town is called Pole Pole. Its name always catches people's attention. Like many road centers, Pole Pole may be small, but it plays an important role for the surrounding communities. These are the places where travelers stop for tea, buy fresh fruits, fuel motorcycles, and simply take a short break before continuing their journey. Sometimes, the smallest towns have the warmest welcomes. As we continue riding north, we begin approaching the boundary between Tharaka Nithi and Meru counties. Looking back on today's journey, It's amazing how much we have experienced without even leaving one highway. We have traveled through lively commercial centers, quiet villages, university towns, tea-growing regions, deep river valleys, forests, rolling hills, and some Kenya's most scenic countryside. This is what makes road trips so rewarding. You don't just pass through places, you get to understand them. You see how people live, you appreciate their culture, you witness landscape that photos alone can never fully capture. And just like that, we have reached the Tharaka Nithi Meru County border, bringing our journey across this beautiful county to an end. From the very first kilometer at the Embu border to this final point, Tharaka Nithi has shown us why it deserves a place on every travel lover list. We have just covered only 31 kilometers. This shows you how Tharaka Nithi is not just that wide county. By covering just 31 kilometers, we are out of Tharaka Nithi County. So kwa wale wenye wameishi kufikiria that Chuka or Tharaka Nithi ni Meru, now I bet this video has educated you na ushajua Tharaka Nithi is not Meru. There is Tharaka Nithi and there is Meru County. So tushamaliza safari yetu, wacha tuingie hii mahali ya miraa. Tuiangalie kidogo kidogo, then we get back. So thank you for joining me on this incredible ride across Tharaka Nithi County. If this video inspired you to visit, let me know in the comments which stop along the journey would you love to explore first. Or tell me which hidden gem in Tharaka Nithi should I feature next. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this adventure with your friends. Until next time, this is Kevo Adventures, where every journey tells a story.